Oh my god, you guys. We're officially 1 week post-show where I earned my IFBB Pro card. It does not feel real. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I keep seriously thinking I'm gonna wake up and there's gonna be like a missed call from the IFBB Pro League and they're gonna be like, we messed up. We made a mistake or something. And it's not that I am not proud of myself or that I didn't put in the work or anything like that. It's just that, like, I can't believe it. It's like when you have such a big goal and it seems so unattainable and you get there and you look back and you're like, the journey wasn't even that hard. The journey was like not easy by any means along the way, I'll tell you that, but when you get there it's like so surreal of a feeling. So we're 1 week post show. I took a big deload this week. I know a lot of people will advise against that. I don't care. I definitely need, for the sake of my nervous system post-show, I need to take a couple days off, especially after the year that I've had. I have not taken any breaks. So for me, I got some light steps this week. I slept more this week. That's something that I try to focus on post-show, which I didn't really get to do right after the show. We had to fly. We slept like 3 hours and flew immediately to Utah the next morning for a wedding, which was like all day. Slept a little bit more that night and then got up and basically got ready to fly home to LA. So I did not have like the best post-show rebound as I would ideally have. Like, usually post-show, literally the whole next day I just sleep and eat. Sleep, wake up to eat some food, go back to bed, wake up to eat some food. My husband loves it because he can just literally lay in bed and like watch sports or whatever he wants all day, but my cats certainly love it because they can just like lounge all day. But yeah, this week has been more just like resting, relaxing. I went and got on Wednesday kind of an overall body pump, nothing crazy. And then today I am back in action a little bit. I ran 2 miles, walked another extra mile after that just to kind of give my body a little bit of a jolt because I have been eating more food. My reverse plan is in full effect and there's a lot of food in that. And then I'm on my way now to go train with my coach. He is going to make me cry. We're about to hit delts and I already know that is one of the places that the judges want me to focus on growing. I'll go through judges' feedback in a little bit, but I already know it's going to be a killer workout today. I'm already sweating on my way there, so that's already, if that doesn't tell you enough, like, there you go. So yeah, hitting delts with Daniel today, #delts by Daniel, and I will take you along. Today I think we're going to go through judges' feedback, what my post-show plans are, and then also I want to show you what I ordered online because it arrived today, and I'm really excited to share with you guys. Can't believe it. First week in my life as an IFBB Pro.
You should leave the gym feeling unfulfilled is if you went into those 2 sets of 8 and you didn't give it your all, right? Does that make sense? Like, it doesn't mean go add more sets because you're going to be overtraining at that point. It means that you have 16 reps to make it count. That's it, right? So that means put weight up that you know you're going to be able to do, but be exhausted on it, right? Don't go in adding more sets and drop sets and things of that nature, right? Because that's where you're going to find the fine line between growth and recovery, right? So that's the concept of that. And then we'll apply that to your compounds. With compounds, unless it's like hanging, like you're not going to do like your big 3, you want to apply like squat, bench, and squat, bench. And, well, you're not doing deads, but with something like this, if you have like 80% form, you're fine. And honestly, in my opinion, make it feel heavy. Like, I feel like that's the most slept on delt advice. It's like people are scared to go heavy when doing lateral rates. Or like, oh, fucking, I'm trying not to incorporate my traps, or I'm trying to focus on my form and range of motion and this, that, and the third. It's like, focus on your form, but go heavy, right? Stop thinking about all the other extra shit. Honestly, the best delts I've seen are people that just train the shit out of their fucking delts, put heavy ass fucking weight. Other ways you can train side delts where you kind of get a little bit more meticulous with it, which is what we're gonna do when we get back here. But this 3 set of 12, just train, you know what I mean? Especially when you're fed, right? Your body's gonna fucking grow. Yeah, so, yeah. Your body's gonna grow. I mean, you're on stage now, and you look
My Daniel arm. Daniel Jr. right here. Wild. Literally.
You're gonna grow because I've had you for 7 months, and for the most part, you've been in prep, right? And you've grown a lot in fucking prep, right? I'd like to think that this part, like the off season, that what we're in now, I'm really good at. I know how I'm gonna make you grow, and I know how it's gonna work, and I know that it's gonna be cool. So if I were to like ballpark a good off season, I would say like 6 to 8 months before we get into a prep where you give me more than fucking 8 weeks.
More than 5 weeks.
But I'd say like 6 to 8 months. If you want to go longer, absolutely. But I would say 6 to 8 months.
And
basically doubling the time that we have had already, but with food, with strength markers, other things in play.
Yeah.
So
like, 4 weeks off season, and then they're like back in the prep, and it's like you barely reversed out. That's
So,
kind of what we did
yes
a
and
couple
no.
times this year, but
yes and no. Now that is wrong. If you get out of prep and you call your reverse your off season, no, that's wrong. It's not an off season.
yeah,
I would say that's more just like metabolic repair to go into something new.
yeah.
Now, if you're genuinely going into an off season, yes, your off season starts the second you get off stage. Reason being is because the most important part of your off season is that first 4 weeks following your show day, right? Because right now, attacking your reverse, you're very prone to growth right now. You're extremely insulin sensitive. So with that, you're setting the pace for your entire off season. And then you're also experiencing a lot of growth right now. So that's, does that make sense? Like it's a little bit of a catch-22. You know, since you're going into an off season, yes, you're in your off season right now, even though you were just on stage.
Yeah.
We had another show lined up in fucking 3 weeks from now. No, you're just in between. Right? So, but for this exercise in particular, you're gonna go until technical failure, meaning you're no longer doing the reps correctly, right? Now, the opposite, if you're gonna be doing absolute failure, you're literally just going balls to the wall till failure, right? Oftentimes it ends up looking ugly at the end, right? That's where you kind of gauge, okay, I'm not doing this correctly anymore, I'm gonna drop the weight,
Okay.
right? So that's what we're gonna do here. You're gonna go 3 sets of 15. On the last 2 sets, you're gonna go just until technical failure on the bent over flies.
shoulders are weak ass.
Sorry.
I think I'm gonna change my posing side. This glute is bigger, and this shoulder, now that my wrist's not broken, is bigger too, I think. Compared to this side.
Now that it's a week later, I was debating on telling you or not.
What, that like shit?
No,
Oh, you thought I was getting last place?
no. Kept my word. I don't know if you can tell, but I definitely spilled you over on purpose. The morning of the show, like I said I would,
Okay.
and it worked. I told you it was gonna work. I was undecided until you told me how late your hair and makeup was. Told me everything I needed to know about when you were going to be on stage. So I knew that I needed you watery the morning of the show.
I fucking knew I looked like shit in the morning.
Yeah, it was on purpose.
Whatever.
I needed you to look watery the morning of the show, which is why it took me a while to feed you. Right, and then we were able to time your eating with the actual show time, right? Because normally you can eat a lot earlier in the morning. You didn't get on stage until like fucking 2 o'clock. So the time was way different, hours off, almost half a day. So that watery in the morning is typically that watery that you would have been experiencing while you were sleeping. So spilling you over in the morning served the heat and everything. So that was definitely a last minute decision, but it worked perfectly. Normally get a like a 4. Oh, you can get butter. Get the bench.
All right, delts with my coach done. Got my ass kicked, honestly. It's really like nice to have my coach locally and to be able to like see him as often as I do. One, because going into the show I was able to get feedback from him. He was able to like see exactly, photos and videos. There, you can get away with it obviously if you have a remote coach or anything, but to have someone there like and really be able to see you and to like pick their brain on things that you maybe don't want to send them a message on, it really adds up over time. Even today we're already game planning what my pro debut might be. Even though we are taking some time to grow, we're on the same page about that. We're kind of already talking about like what the timeline will be as we not finish up because we're just starting, but like reverse out, actually enter an off-season, improvement season, and then kind of guesstimating, what it will look like when we start this next run. So it's kind of exciting, but also talking about the mindset, right? Like a lot of people think off season means you're off, like completely off. You can go completely fuck around on your diet, and I certainly thought that, 2 years ago when I was competing. But my coach even said to me today, my husband and I are going on a date tomorrow night, right? And we're excited about it. But my coach even said to me today, like, look, some people do like one free meal a week or whatever, more like lifestyle clients. He's like, you're pro now, like you don't just have the card, you have to like behave like one and hold yourself to the standard of one. And he's right. I don't need to eat out once a week. To be honest, I actually really love following my meal plan. I love to be consistent with my diet. It takes out a lot of guessing variable wise. It doesn't skew my data when I'm on my plan. And overall, like I just don't need to be out of my house. Maybe just I'm getting old or something, but I genuinely prefer to be on plan every day. And then every so often we can sprinkle in a date night, but I certainly don't need like a free meal every single week or even every 2 weeks or whatever. So yeah, it was just nice again, like to have that mindset reminder. He's like, hey, now, like, you're gonna be holding yourself to a different standard than most people. And he's right, and I was already holding myself to that standard prior. I mean, my husband and I got married in May. We haven't been on a date, I'm not even kidding you guys. I said we haven't been on a date since our wedding in May, and my husband thinks that we've been on, including our wedding, 1 date in the last year, like dinner and drinks and like doing, you know, just being with each other. Now, does that mean we don't hang out with each other? No. Date night looks a little bit different in our household. Oftentimes we're eating our meal prep on the couch, watching a movie, and that's still, you know, date night, I guess, but we haven't like gotten dressed up and gone out and like spent some, you know, a night on the town or anything like that in a very, very long time. And, you know, every so often it's nice to do that, just to get out of the house and like be with each other. So yeah, we are in full swing. I'm super excited. My arms are so sore. I'm ready for bed. But I gotta finish up some work today, and I'll take you along with me for my unboxing. A little sneak peek for you guys. I will be officially opening my calendar for very, very limited spots for posing sessions, wellness, fit model, bikini. So today, one of my clients that I've been working with on the low, we're gonna be posing in person. We've been doing most of our sessions through a FaceTime, but just for the sake of like my prep and her prep and timing and everything, we have not connected in person in a while. So she's now 6 weeks out, so I wanna make sure that we are adjusting everything. And really, now that my season has ended, taking our time with refining her full routine, getting that stage presence and that confidence, and hitting all those mandatories the way that we need to. So super excited. I'm gonna take you along a little bit today. All right, today is an exciting day. I am unboxing my IFBB Pro apparel that I bought literally upon getting off stage. I'm really excited. All right, we got it. So I'm really excited because I worked really hard for this, and I think I mentioned this in a previous YouTube video, but I have a really hard time being proud of myself and like really being satisfied with results of anything that I work hard for. So I don't know, it's like I've accomplished a lot of things in my life that I worked hard for and I deserve, but I just didn't feel like they were for me. Like getting my pro card was something that I chose to do. Like the idea, the thought, everything came to me. I pursued it. I earned it, and no one can take that from me. A lot of my other accomplishments I feel like were because someone else pushed me to do them. So this is a big deal for me to even be excited and proud about this, and I want to enjoy this moment as long as I can. So let's get into everything that I ordered from the IFBB Pro apparel. So first and foremost, look at how cute this IFBB Pro dad hat is. Are you kidding me? I need to size it a little bit. Oh my god, it says IFBB Pro on the back. It says IFBB Pro in the back. Needs to be shaped up a little bit. And this needs to be tightened up a little bit. Definitely on a day like today when my hair is dirty, this is gonna be good. Could use a little shaping, but she's cute. We love her. On to the next. Okay, next up, I got this sports bra. Hey, look at how cute she is. She just has like a very little accent IFBB Pro in there. What size did I get of this? I feel like some of the things I wanted were out of the size that I wanted. This is a medium, so this should fit perfect. I can't wait to wear her. Little spaghetti strap situation, but it'll be cute. I'm excited. I kind of ordered everything black. They did have some gray. I think I remember seeing a green. I don't wear a lot of color, or if I do, I said this in my last video, if I order something in color, I'll wear it one time and then I probably won't wear it again for ever. It'll get donated. It'll be end up in my donation pile like so soon. This is a very cute little, this looks like maybe a little crop shirt. IFBB Pro on the front, little IFBB Pro situation on the back. What size did I get of this? I don't know what size this is, but it looks like maybe a large, medium or large. Super cute. Can't wait. The only thing I didn't get, I don't think, is leggings, and I kind of wish that I did, but that's okay. This I definitely got size large because I love an oversized sweatshirt. I just feel super cozy in them. I also don't like to feel, I don't like when something feels like tight in my chest. Like I prefer zip-ups. I don't think I have any zip-ups, or I would have ordered every color. But anything like hoodies, I don't like to feel like restricted in like the neck area. But this is super subtle, but super flex. Are you kidding me? Check it out. Really sick. The detail on there. Again, subtle, but like baller. And then the last thing that I ordered was, this is a cropped sweatshirt situation. This definitely feels more female. Yeah, maybe I could have got this in large, but little IFBB Pro on the front. No IFBB Pro on the back, but just a little IFBB Pro League situation in the middle. Super cute. They had a couple things that I wanted, but they didn't have a size that made sense for me. Like they have a tank top. I think it's kind of like a crop tank top situation, but I think they were out of like, I would have gotten maybe a large or a medium on that, and I think they're out of both, and small is definitely not going to fit. So really excited. I also ordered from Wolfpack every IFBB Pro patch you can think of times 10. So my backpack that has Velcro on it, my lunchbox, my new lunchbox, my gym bag, and there's something else. They're all gonna have IFBB Pro or Bikini Pro in some variation on them because why not? So crazy exciting. I am just, again, over the moon, just soaking it in, trying to be proud of myself and hold on to that pride for longer than I normally would. Okay, welcome back to my couch, and let's talk about, while we're here, some of the judges' feedback and what my plans are moving forward. They actually want me to grow a little bit in the upper glute and a little bit in the mid-delt area, and that was kind of it. They said also grow in the hamstring a little. Pretty simple fixes, to be honest. Now what does that mean for me? Do I have it in me to do another show? Maybe. But I am taking a well-deserved and long off-season. How long will that be? However long it needs to be. I have kind of made a game plan with my coach because I don't like to not have an end in sight. I think reversing post-show and overall any post-show blues I think are really easy to navigate when you have like a goal in sight. Coming out of my last reverse 2 years ago, I really struggled because I didn't know when I was going to get back on stage, and I didn't really have any guidance. I didn't have a coach at the time when I was in my post season, so that was a bit of a struggle. But my coach and I have already kind of game planned what we think our pro debut will be, not the exact show, but like kind of timeline wise, and we'll start talking more about what that's going to look like at the end of the year. Not hopping into prep at the end of this year, but just kind of having an idea of what the next phase will look like. Because I've said this before, I think on TikTok I mentioned this, that like the next time I get on stage I want to be undeniable, and I've been saying that, and you know it's so hard to show up as your best and still know that you could do better. And I've stepped on 2 national level pro qualifying stages this year and got second both times. Unfortunately at this second show, second place was good enough to get my pro card, but it stings a little, I'm not gonna lie. Obviously everyone wants to be a first place pro, and obviously everyone wants to be number 1. I'm thrilled that I got the pro card, but it does burn a little bit that twice now I've gotten second. So when I come back I really want to be refreshed, and you know I really can't be mad. I'm again over the moon that I got my pro card, but I went to my coach 5 weeks before my show with a broken wrist earlier this year. So I said, hey, what can you do with me with a broken wrist in 5 weeks, going into my show? And I gave him that much. And then 4 weeks later, we competed again. And then we reversed that a little. I got married. And I think 8 weeks later, I just stepped on stage. So I have not had a full season with my current coach. I've never actually had the same coach. I've never had a coach really reverse me out, take over a postseason, and then get me back into prep. So I'm really excited to see what that looks like. I've always kind of tried to do things on my own and like make decisions that wouldn't make sense to other people otherwise. So I really want to just kind of ride it out. I have the full support of my husband along the way, which is really exciting. The next time I get in prep, I will not be in the middle of a huge job transition, hopefully, and I will not be in the middle of wedding planning and hopefully no broken wrist or anything like that. So I am mind, body, and spirit excited to get back on stage when I can have a really sickening physique at the pro level. But a lot of people do believe that you should get on stage immediately after a show, after getting your pro card, just so you can get some data and then hop into an off season. But just don't have it in me, honestly, guys. Like, I want to spend time. My husband and I are going to go on our first date since our wedding tonight. We're going to go have some dinner, and look, we spend time together, but we haven't had like a real us night in a while. Usually it's like meal prep on the couch and we fall asleep by like 7 p.m. So we're going to go out to dinner tonight and, just spend some quality time together. I'm excited for more of those moments the rest of the year because we deserve it. Not only I have a crazy schedule, but my husband also has a crazy schedule too with everything he has going on. So I am ready to get my mind, body, and spirit back into alignment. And then when I do show back up on show day, I'm excited to not just do one show and kind of disappear after getting data. Nothing wrong with that, but it's been a long year. I don't have it in me. But I'm excited to go on a run, like 5, 6, 7, 8 shows and really experience the pro league, again, depending on what the judges want out of me, depending on what that feedback is, coming out of those first couple shows. But I'm ready to bring it. I'm very competitive. It's in my nature. I am very excited to take this off-season improvement season very seriously and see what I can do to add value to the bodybuilding community and to the contests in general. We're spoiled in SoCal. There's contests like every single weekend. Get more, knowledge for myself and launch a couple different things myself. So it's an exciting time, but it's definitely time for me to kind of, I don't want to say retreat back, but it's definitely time for me to get back to home base, recharge my batteries. We already have like a game plan, so already back at the drawing board, start executing flawlessly, working on a new training program with my trainer as well. So everything is happening in divine timing, and also there's no need to rush in bodybuilding. Ready to get my hormones and everything back in check. I have blood work already scheduled, and that's more important than anything else. Bodybuilding really is about the long game. I know everyone wants to get their pro card really fast, and I honestly think I got it pretty fast. This is my fifth show ever. I got my pro card, which I still think is fast. I know a lot of people want to stunt and flex and say, oh, they're a 2-show pro or whatever. And that's a huge accomplishment, honestly. But if you look at some of these Olympians, like they've been in this game for 10 years or so, and they have amazing physiques, they have muscle maturity, they have density. So there's no need to rush. If anything, your body and your mind and your spirit will just respond better if you do take an off season that can do you some good, whether that's a year, 2 years, and whatnot. I think you'll have a better appreciation for the sport. You'll definitely show up better physique wise and even, again, mind, body, and spirit wise. So it's worth it. I'm excited for my off season. I'm definitely going to keep, sharing what that looks like, what my reverse looks like. Even hopping into dinner tonight on our date, we'll be eating a little bit cleaner than most people would consider because, as my coach nicely put it to me this week when I saw him, I'm a pro now and I have a standard to uphold, and I better start thinking and acting like a pro. So, that definitely puts things into perspective for sure. And I do take it so seriously, and I want to make sure that I'm a good ambassador of the sport and also a good steward of the pro card. So it might sound corny to some people, but again, it's something I take very seriously, and I'm very proud to say that I've earned and can be here now and even having this conversation.